Hello. Welcome to Remain Calm, where we hang out, be cool, and have a good time. Ernie, why do you want my attention? Why you say my name? Leave me be. Will you want me to talk about you? Well, you're blocked over here and you're going to stay blocked. No, sir. I don't need your clicks and views. I just don't need you, Ernie. I'm sorry, I don't. Hey, Amy's. Ernie, don't you realize that when you go on all these people's platforms, you get caught in a lie? For real. My opinion, hearsay, stipulated, speculated. Hey, Sage. That is, I mean, calling me out by my government name. That really scares me, Ernie. You ain't caught up with Lips yet. She already put that shit. My name has been out there for 5 fucking years, Ernie. For real. And dumbass, why would somebody call 911 because they are the ones stealing? Dumbass. For real. I worked at a liquor store. I had somebody come in and they were stealing things. I had to call law enforcement. For fuck's sake. So now, since I had to come on here and say that to you, we're going to listen to a part of an interview that Flies on the Coastwall has put out for us. It's just a little snippet, okay? And Flies' link is in the description box. You guys go over and show us some love. Show us some Remain Calm love. We are not haters over here. Why you want to fight with me? For real. Hey, I have maybe 2 times a year lose my shit. Okay? So you need to be put on the waiting list if you want me to lose my shit over you, Ernie. And Cash App and Venmo. Don't forget that. You hear me? Or you can become a member. I don't mind. I'm cheap. $1.99 for real. Yep. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. He throws us a curveball every once in a while. Okay? He does throw us a curveball every once in a while. Like the Grindr stuff, right? Like that Grindr stuff. Because it's like, that was kind of just thrown, for a person like me that doesn't know about things like that. Boy, oh boy, did he give us an example. For real. Ernie, I wasn't even going to talk about you. Now you're making me talk about you. What do you want me to say about you? I'm so stressed over Summer's Casey interview I listened to this morning has me feeling some type of way. Tropicana, let me say this. Okay. I agree with the point that if he is doing anything to help Summer Wells' case, who's going to take that? Nobody should take that away. It's the fact of what we've seen happen before. And Ernie disappointed a lot of people before. And I just have a feeling that, people are going to be disappointed for sure. For sure. I don't know how his ground, penetrating radar. I don't know nothing about that stuff, but I would think to process anything around someone's grave, they would need the permission of the person that is related to said individual that is buried there. Hey, Andrea. Hey, if I missed anybody, you are allowed to come in my chat from the No-See-Um community, okay? I am the queen of No-See-Um. Remain calm, queen of No-See-Um. Because you don't see them. Hey, Cinnamon Girl. I was just going to leave Ernie be. It's like, I don't know why he insists on talking shit about me. I guess I'm the new Nicolina for lips. She's leaving Nicolina alone, and now everything's about Mary. Mary, remain calm. RC. All right. When doing such investigations, you don't have tons of people there and good. Yeah, you don't. You don't. Because he's a horse's ass. I would think it'd be respectful to let people in the area know. Well, no, I don't know if you'd want to let people in the area know. But it's going to be obvious what he's doing, right? Yeah, they are small, like a little push mower. The ones I've seen are anyway. I don't get the bones coming up. The bones coming up, shaking bones loose. I don't understand that because that doesn't sound like I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he's getting his money, but he won't leave me alone. So I guess he wants me to figure it the fuck out. Right? It's like, Ernie, why? See, I don't even want to unblock you for you to come and have a conversation with me. That's how mad I am at you. You are blocked for life, mister. You're, hello, we're on a night boat going to, really? That sounds like fun, May. That really sounds like fun. Good for you. Good for you, girl. You go have a good time. It does sound like fun. It does. Today would have been a good day to go fishing, I think. It was kind of cool today. I know. He already came over and tried to take over my channel, Cinnamon Girl. He did. He was like, Mama T, you got permission to talk. He did. It was kind of funny, I thought, but he was just trying to be a prick, a little prickly guy. And then if you don't agree, he will call you names. And he's already done that. I mean, I just want to know why I'm on his hit list right now. And it's because he wants me to talk about him, okay? He wants my subs and my members to know that there's a guy named Ernie Shell out there in the YouTube universe. He is on a planet all by himself. He needs help. We can hear him. We can hear him. We just ain't found no rope yet. We're not pulling you in yet, Ernie. You stay out there on that little planet by yourself for a while. I love clip channels. I do. And we are going to be watching the Flies on the Coastlaw clip. We are. Link in description. You guys go check it out. And I'm going to commentate on it a little bit. Here we go. All right. I am a commentary channel. I give my opinion, my subs, my members. Hey, Chica, I was looking for, he's on Katie's planet, ATM. I was looking for something that you put out and I couldn't find it. All right, we're going to listen to this. And as always, Flies' channel, she puts the link to the individual that actually did the live. Hang on, y'all. Oh, thank you, Tropicana. I do try to keep it real. I do. For sure. Absolutely, Chica. That is the way to do it, ma'am. Let me play this one, and I want to try to find the one that you had. Maybe you can ground guide me to it. I'll pop over to your channel here in a second. All right. Here we go. This is Crystal.
So we all know Candace is good at playing hoaxes, right? How do you know Candace wasn't playing a hoax with you?
Because there's things that people can do, and you beat them out of the hoax.
Okay, so he is talking about, hold on, I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Ernie is talking about Candace. Oh, hold on. And Crystal's questioning him about Candace.
So we all know Candace is good at playing hoaxes, right? How do you know Candace wasn't playing a hoax with you?
Because there's things that people can do, and you beat them out of the hoax. You make them drop that narrative. You drop that wall. And when you drop that wall, they expose things. They tell things.
So what do you think you did to drop Candace's wall?
I got her to fall in love with me. And
You got her to fall in love with you. His new name, Mac Shells and Cheese. Mac Shells and Cheese. Well, he's saying Candace wanted to eat him up. Candace wanted a piece of that Ernie shell. Oh, you did? You can put it in chat and I'll grab it real quick. Or you can email it to me. Whichever one is convenient for you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. You will be home Saturday night. Ooh, stay in the weekend. You better make it romantic. You're at a wedding, right? Thank you, ma'am. Hold on. I will pop over and grab it really quick. Okay, wait. Hold on, you guys. All right. I had to mute my other chat out. I did. Thank you. I've got that in the back. I got it in the back. The only thing that wanted to eat him up and keep him was a fellow in Midway. Oh, yeah, Chris. Hey, Chris. It was a pleasure meeting you, sir. Wish we could have met under different circumstances. Come and visit me, Chris. I'll drop your Cash App for you. I will.
Quit talking to her.
He got her to fall in love with him and then he quit talking to her. You tease you. You're a little tease. Hey, Mr. A.
So what do you mean you got her to fall in love with
She fell in love with me. Like I've got things that you all have never seen. I've got text messages, probably about 50,000 text messages that you all ain't even seen. It goes way back, like literally.
Like you flirted with?
How back? How far back? How far back do those little love texts go, Ernie? Before Summer went missing? I don't know. It's just a question. I know that other people were going to ask that question. So, sometimes I get a little psychic and I know what people really want to ask. Okay. How far back? My electric went out. BBL. Oh, be back later. I was going to say BBL. Isn't that what women do to make their butts bigger? BBLs. Okay.
With her to see if it was like throwing shit to a wall?
No, I
instead?
never flirted with her. I give her the BBD.
He never flirted with her. So, just your essence, just his essence made Candace fall in love. He gave her, hold on.
Messages that you all ain't even seen. It goes way back, like literally.
Like you flirted with her to see if it was like throwing shit to a wall?
No, I
instead?
never flirted with her. I give her the BBD and that was all it took.
The BBD. I wonder if Dawn knows that. Yeah, just to get her to talk. Candace, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. For real. I am not Candace. I don't know. But this is from July 14, 2024. Was you mad at Candace then? He's been chasing the BBD forever. Okay, so he's saying he's slunked her. Okay. Crystal asked him this. Okay, wait a minute. That gets answered what it is.
What's the BBD?
The bigger, better deal. I give
Bigger, better deal. Damn. That is not nice to say about a married woman. I'm just saying. Lordy.
I give her what she thought I give them what they think they want. That's all I do.
He couldn't decide whether to say she or them. Took you a minute, didn't it, Ernie? So he very quickly, hopped back and was like, them. I am not admitting to just schlunking Candace. I have to make it more than her. Brown brain disease. That is funny, Kawani. That is funny.
I do that every day in my life.
So you manipulated her.
How you say it's manipulation?
Ernie.
I let her
You
think what
said
she
it
wants
was
to think.
manipulation.
I let her think what she wanted to think. Simple.
But you said I oh my goodness. You made her fall in love with you.
I never made her. She fell in love with it on her own.
It sounds kind of blah, 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 right? We seen her, kind of melt when she was on, platforms where she was talking to Ernie. The way she talked to Ernie was, he was a good friend. She was telling him that one time that he needed to take care of himself. Remember? She was giving the sermon to Ernie about taking care of himself. So, now everybody's going to be wondering, Candace, were you schlonging with Ernie? I really want to say no, but then again, people have been talking about you, lady. For real. No, seriously, I heard most of Candace's relationships with men are emotional relationships. So, Ernie, did you go to her emotional rescue? But she fell in love. That's what he's saying. That is what he's saying.
But was you writing her back like you was in love with her?
No.
I don't believe
The only
that.
thing I was doing was responding. That was it.
I don't believe.
Okay, but you do know that around that same time.
So what he's saying is that he used no emotion when he was responding. I can see that with you, Ernie. I can absolutely see that happening. No emotion. I remember when you told Candace that you were not going to be involved in Summer's case. You were done with it. Yes. For real. Well, we should do a poll. If you were going to fall in love, who would you fall in love with, Benny or Ernie? And I'm Benny all the way, Ernie. For real. Because you a jackass, in my opinion. Hearsay, speculative. Well, Benny told her on a live, he was talking to her, I believe, on the phone. I think it was a lie. And he told Candace, I'm your friend, is exactly what he told her. I'm your friend. So Benny at least gives women compliments, not rages. So, but yes, ladies and gentlemen, public service announcement. Ernie and Benny had a lot of conflict on these YouTube streets. It is not hidden anywhere. Hey, Grubby Goat. He's so complimentary, even to those he has disliked where he's not rude. Lisa, there's Lisa. Here comes trouble. Here comes trouble. I'm just messing with you. I can't help but to mess with Lisa for sure. I still want you to go over and talk to Benny about that weird shit that happened with you. For sure. Okay.
She was playing the same game with Benny though, right?
No, she's done with Benny at that time.
Nah.
I mean, I've got the whole timeline. I've got it all, every bit of it, like literally, like documentation, blueprint stuff.
Look.
I met the TBI. I met the TBI in Tennessee. I went to their office to turn this in. So I'm telling y'all, trust me. I went to their office and turned it in.
Which office did you go to? Ernie. The TBI office?
Oh, where'd he go?
Did he get off? The hell was that about? He's back.
He had to Google it first. He had to Google what office he went to at the TBI. Sometimes Ernie's responses, if you really pay attention, you know he's Googling. You know he's Googling. Don't even fib about it, Ernie. You be Googling that stuff. Nothing
Did you
wrong
drop?
with Googling.
Did you drop me? What'd you drop me for?
I didn't drop you.
It said I was gray in the back.
I don't know. That's so weird. You wasn't even on my panel. Your whole thing went away.
No, well, how'd I get back up? I didn't have nothing to get back up. That was weird. Hold on a second.
You back up. You came back up, and then I put you up there.
Well, I don't even know how to drop back. I don't know how to do that.
Okay, whatever. Which TBI office did you turn it into?
Ooh, and Crystal's on it too. She's like, you're not going to make me forget what I'm asking you.
Nashville. I had it on my Facebook. I had it on YouTube too when I went. So I did a live about it.
Have you ever talked to a Durant?
Durant?
Remind me to drop Crystal's link.
Yeah.
Durant. Name is
Please,
Durant.
please remind me.
Durant. I know a Ray. I know I talked to a Ray.
That works in the TBI office?
Special Agent Ray.
Special Agent Ray. Look, I could play you Don B, highly intoxicated. Let me shut my door. My son has the... Hold on. Okay. He's done doing what he oh, thank you, Carrie. I like Crystal. I do. I don't think she likes me, but okay. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so do you know anything about the fake Fed with Jody Sue? Or have you ever spoken to Scott or Penny?
Not I've heard stuff. Like I said, I don't try to get into too much with after what happened with us. I kind of got out of the Summer Wells thing. Candace stayed on the hook for a little longer, and then finally we finally just.
Ernie, honestly, you've never got out of the Summerwell stuff. You know that name is always there when you want to use it. When you want to use it, you know that name is there to use it. You know that it brings in a lot of the Summer Wells community, a lot of subs, a lot of women, especially women. I mean, there is a higher percentage of women that follow Summer's case, I believe, than men, right? Amazing how the guy with speech impediment name was Ray, and he claimed to work with a lot of folks, ain't it? Oh, Ray.
And I had her texting that she thought was me, wasn't actually me. So we had a couple different things going actually.
That's messed up. So you were letting Candace text somebody else and she thought it was you? Yeah, he did. He did, Lisa.
Candace.
So when she was around Kathy, the friend.
I mean, you can reach out there and ask the TBI who Predator Hunter Nation is, and they'll tell you. I mean, we had an open portal with them.
Maybe I will do that. It would be interesting.
Reach out there and ask them. Say it. Tell them. Say, was y'all willing to work with Predator Hunter Nation? And y'all told them to go to Hawkins County and see if they can be on board as well. And that's how you'll find out. Just get the dates right. Hell, they know who we are.
Well, I would think that anybody who, yes, Hawkins County was the lead agency and still is the lead agency, as far as I know, concerning the Summer Wells case. So absolutely, TBI is going to say you need to be on board with Hawkins County. That's what they're going to say. If you look at Ziggy sending in her TBI tip, the person who called her to inquire about something she had put in the tip was Hawkins County. Okay? So that is fact. That is factual, people. And I remember that a creator did call TBI and they didn't know, they had heard of you, Ernie. Hawkins County had heard of you too. Because you know people were calling them about you, mister.
All you gotta do is say the Predator Hunters.
Hold on 1 second.
Predator Hunters is a big statement, Ernie. If you called and said, does your agency work with predator hunters? They might work with a couple of organized predator hunter, people. That, come on. We should call Trump on him. Hey, SDA, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you. I got to remember to drop some links here in a little bit, too. I don't know why I just don't ask my mods. HCSO went how many times to 110 because Ernie was trespassing while live? Yes, flies. Absolutely. Absolutely. Candace was so in love with you that she had an opportunity to get you in the dark, and she did not want it. She did not want it, mister. Right? No, he's been saying that, Lisa. He's been saying that. He loves to play These were, he definitely a salad person, right? Because you're lazy. That's why I'm not asking you. No, I was gonna have Carrie drop. How about this? Carrie, if Carrie will drop Flies' link, then I can see if Flies will drop SDA's link, and then we're gonna get to you, Chica, because I'm gonna pop over to your stuff here in just a few minutes.
Grand Theft. Oh God, who's got Grand Theft?
Who you're playing bingo? We are sending. Here you go, SDA. Good vibes coming your way. SDA, win some money at bingo. SDA reads, win some money at bingo. Heck yeah, there you go. You're going to win now. Or I could just talk to the ball lady and I'll be like, hey, let my girl win. Let my girl win. How come my link is not shared? Oh, Sage, we'll drop your link, babe. I'm sorry. We need to drop Sage's link. I apologize, darling. I do. I apologize. No, I'm glad you said something. That's why you fit in over here, girl. You're like, hey, lady. For sure. Bleak midwinter. Yes. Yes. Midwinter is a very bleak time of year. For sure. Thank you, girls. You're the orphan child. No, you're not. Called Betty Kaysen. Betty Kaysen. Oh, yes, I've seen that. I was wondering who they were talking about. For sure. There you go, Sage. All right, I don't think I forgot. I forgot Mr. A. I forgot Mr. A. Make sure you guys get John, Mr. A, our Moroccan sniper. Okay.
Oh, you're such an idiot. Oh God. Anyways, I like this. This is all right. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, but I'm good now. We're actually starting the Sebastian Rogers case tomorrow. So
What happened with that? Did his daddy tell you no way? Oh, that's when you went around telling people that you were all tight with Dog the Bounty Hunter, and he was like, no, he's not. And he can get in big trouble by telling people that or something, right? I'm not fibbing about that. You joined Mr. A yesterday. He'll write you a song, Sage. He will write you a song and have a little dancing bear to it. It's really cute.
You're starting the Sebastian Rogers case?
yeah, we're starting the Sebastian Rogers case tomorrow.
Okay. 1 second.
If they say the man with the crocodile hat, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, hi. Can you tell me, do you guys happen to have an open portal with an agency called Predator Hunter Nation?
I don't know. What is this involved?
There's a YouTuber named Ernie Shell. He goes by Lightning Tagger, and he claims that he works for, well, not like for the TBI, but like contracts for them, sort of. And that he has an open portal with you guys.
I have no idea.
Do you know, do people usually have an open portal?
No,
No,
it's not a thing.
it's not a thing.
Yeah.
So there's no like portal where people can just like send their information and it gets there before any other
Is
tips.
he's bringing up Sebastian's name again? Wow. Well, I mean, let me say this. If people are donating to his cause to find Summer Wells, hey, Pink Warrior, I don't understand. You don't know who that is? Let me check it out there. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I don't know. Ernie Shell, old friends interview. Who is that? Oh, that's Brad talking. I don't know who Pink Warrior is, but hey. Oh, I love this. I love that. We're going to have to drop your link too. I will do that. Got a few Ernie Shell things over there. Let me help you here. We'll check her out. Love some good Ernie Shell shit. For real. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Here we go. There you go, Pink Warrior. Well, Pink Warriors never came into my chat before. I just heard he said they're on board to help him at the graveyard now. Well, has anyone besides Ernie came out and showed receipts that all of this stuff is happening for real? Right? Like I said, public service announcement. You can take a camera crew and have them follow you all the way into the cemetery. Anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. I want to see the guy that has the knowledge and certified to run the ground penetrating radar. And I remember, Ernie, I remember you were talking about ultrasound under the water shit, right? You're fine, Grubby Goat. You are fine, Grubby Goat. All right, hold on. I got to get back to fly stuff here. Where is it? Oh my goodness. See, what Ernie doesn't think about is when you fuck with people who ain't really fucking with you, they can go back because they've been around for a long time and call you out on your shit. This is a lot. Yeah, the same claim, 5 years, right? I mean, look, I'm going to say this. The idea of getting something like that done, if law enforcement feels that they have not already checked certain areas and things like that, they have specified that they have checked the cemeteries. They specified that in writing, if I remember correctly.
No.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Have a nice night.
You too. Bye-bye.
What you got to say about that, Ernie?
All right, Ernie. Now what?
Well, I mean, you did a current call, so I mean, we're not there now. It's like 2.5 years ago, but
But you just said I could call them and ask them about Predator Hunter Nation.
well, I mean, yeah, 2.5 years ago. You said currently.
I'm calling bullshit, Ernie. Yeah, they did. They used cadaver dogs and search dogs. Now, what would be interesting is, and not to get, I'll say trigger warning, is do cadaver dogs, I'm sure a remains that are buried have a different scent than remains that have not been through the process. Does that make sense without sounding too gross? Right? I would love for somebody to find some or two. I really would. And that's the thing. I mean, we've heard this stuff and seen it before. I'm not going to get my hopes up on it because I'm not going to be disappointed. And that's the thing. You know, it's sad to me that a lot of people might be really disappointed. Sometimes when people have these delusions, it's real easy to get people on board with a delusion, right? I mean, for sure.
So you know, it is what it is. That guy probably wasn't even there.
Why didn't you freaking say that? Why didn't you tell Crystal, well, that was 2.5 years ago, so TBI may not know who I am. Usually a regular burial is airtight container. Yes, that's a good point. That's a good point, Flies. Very good point.
But he just said portals are not a thing.
He didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about. He still don't.
Okay.
But it goes to show you.
You know what? My ass would have been calling them back. And I would have been like, I have this guy on my panel right now, and he's saying that you individuals from TBI don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I got my emails. I got the damn emails from TBI.
Can you tell me?
I mean, I've already showed them. I've already put them out there.
Did he put emails out from TBI? Were they from TBI? Vaults and concrete and scent travels upwards through it. The dogs can't tell how many bodies are buried, just that there is deceased human material. I didn't think that, I mean, because you've got that, you've got they put the vault over the top of it. He's asking for forgiveness while he's trying to attack everyone. He said he was going to change. A week ago, he told he was working. What happened to that? Well, you know, I don't know what he wants from me, for real. It's like, dude, just fucking say what you want. You ain't got to be over there lying about me to get my attention, okay? Nobody cares who I am, Ernie. They don't. And like I said, if they find out my address, you guys can send me something from Amazon. But Make sure it's expensive shit. I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci girl over here. All right. Send me some Prada. Don't send me no Balenciaga, okay? I don't like that brand at all. Heard stories of criminals burying bodies. Yeah. I hope she's still alive, to be honest. I hope that she is still alive. I hope that little girl is still alive and she's happy. She's loved. She's being treated like a princess. She's getting a good education. That's what I'm hoping for her.
So, can you tell me about your compound a little bit?
You said
kind
Lightning Tiger. You should have said the Prairie Liner.
Right.
They would know me better than that. So, and not knowing.
That's interesting, Flies, right? I would, you know, let me tell you, if the family gives permission, people aren't going to be happy unless he shows it on YouTube. Everybody wants to see the family giving you permission. That's just because that's the way we are. Okay.
Well,
I
now,
said,
you know,
I said both. I said
no, you
both.
didn't. You said Predator Hunter Nation, and you said the guy goes by Lightning Tiger. I didn't go by Lightning Tiger. That's no idea, but it's a little different. But go ahead about the compound. What compound?
I did, but it's a little different. It's always possible, just like the story of Louis Albino. He was found alive 73 years after his abduction. Absolutely, it does happen, Cinnamon Girl. It absolutely does. When he go live with that call the cops. Well, people have already called law enforcement, Mr. A. People have already called about Ernie. They are very much aware of Ernie. And I don't even need to call and ask them. I don't even need to call and ask them that question. I can guarantee you they are very aware of Ernie Mac Shell. Since he wanted to say my full name, Ernie Mac Shell.
I'm talking about.
Oh, he is something else. He is something else. Okay, hold on. Where is it? There we go. We're going to hop over to Chica. Chica. I'm going to drop the link in chat again. The link to Chica's full channel has been dropped. And this is the link to what I'm getting ready to show you guys now. Hey, little Deb. Okay. Please make sure. Oh, thank you, Cinnamon Girl. Yeah, you can give me a thumbs up. You can give me a thumbs down. You can tell me how much you don't like me, but to be honest, I don't care if you like me. Okay? You don't need to leave in my comments what a rotten bitch I am. Okay? I am good with however you want to feel about me. I am good if you want to believe lies and nonsense. I am not going to go on a tour and beg people to like me. That is just me. Hey, like it or not, love me or not, totally up to you. Put the rumor to rest. Law enforcement released a statement that said that they absolutely checked the cemeteries. But I know what everybody wants. We want to see it on camera. Am I lying? We want to see it. Only because of who's saying he's doing it. All right, I'm not sure what this is, but I'm going to commentate on it. Since I'm already on here, I am going to comment. All right, Ernie is everywhere is the title of this one.
107 of Copyright Act 1976. Now let the chaos begin.
Oh, holy shit, Ernie.
Oh, it's Sharon.
All right, that was very fast, by the way. Thank you for being up here. All right, tell us what's happening.
Okay, so what are we talking about? I had like 6 messages. Like, man, I'm still ringing right now.
Okay,
What's going on?
what is up with this whole cemetery search thing? Because I, for one, thought for like years now we've been over the cemetery thing. Because is it a whole different cemetery? Because I know that 1 or 2 has been searched with ground penetrating sonar. What's going on? So you got someone in here, Mike, saying you're backed with $100,000 by some millionaire. Angelina Jolie's kind outreach is helping you to go check a cemetery. So now I'm confused.
What?
Okay, so I need to.
Angelina Jolie. What? He always uses these big stars. He's good friends with Trump Jr. He's good friends with Trump. He hangs out with senators. He is getting some assistance, he says, from Angelina Jolie. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine people tagging Angelina Jolie, asking her if she knows somebody like Ernie Shell? Public service announcement. Please don't bother that woman, okay? Please do not. I mean, for real, if she has like a cameo, maybe you could throw her $10 and she'll be like, Ernie Shell, he's a good guy, right? Oh, I'm sure her cameos are way more than $10. I'm just saying. He needs to be good friends with himself in a padded room in a jacket. Lets him hug himself. Yes, he could hug himself. Ernie, hug yourself. We've already seen him punch himself in the face. I'll never forget that. Who the fuck punches herself in the face and enjoys it? See, you should have been hugging yourself, Ernie, not punching yourself in the face.
Know for a fact that that cemetery, Morrison Cemetery, has been searched before we do put in all this on this and everything. Because yeah, I'm backed by Eyes in the Dark, which is Dave Holloway, who is a multimillionaire, and yes, he does run a lot of organizations through Kind.
What up, Benny?
Hey,
Hey,
Dave, keep Ernie busy. Keep him busy. He needs guidance.
thank you for being here.
how y'all doing?
Good. So yeah, you see the predicament we're in here. Ernie, I told Ernie.
I
we
just happened to
Beetlejuiced
flick over there and saw the link. I didn't even know Ernie was up there.
him. We just Beetlejuiced him in this bitch.
Oh yeah.
We said Ernie shout, Ernie shout, Ernie shout, and then there he was. Now he's got Angelina Jolie and 100K, which now your video makes sense because you know I don't follow all. It's too much for everyone to follow everyone, so we're all spread out following different shit. But he's got backing to search a different cemetery, but we know it's been searched.
Correct.
But he doesn't have the. He
Well, I
doesn't
mean,
know that.
Ooh, I want to meet Keanu Reeves. Yes, I would like to meet Keanu Reeves because he's a down-to-earth guy, they say. Johnny Depp, I mean, I would meet with Johnny Depp. I think that we could probably have a conversation. See, you have to think of stars that you might be able to have a conversation with, right? I don't want to meet a freaking star and stand there for 5 hours and get a freaking picture with them. You don't know. I want to have a conversation. But that'll never happen because Ernie said my channel will never be nothing because he hates me that much. I'm like, why the fuck you hate me, Ernie? Why are you so mean to me? I had a dream of, ooh, Sam Elliott. Yes. A lot of people would say Brad Pitt. I really don't want to meet Brad Pitt. Not at all. I don't want to meet George Clooney. For real. I don't want to meet him either. I really don't even want to meet Taylor Swift, even though everybody in America wants to meet her. No, they got to give me at least an hour of their time. An hour of their time to have a conversation with me. Because you know me, I ask a lot of questions. I'm the question asker around here. I am the Google queen. I am the queen of the no-see-em community.
Yesterday, when he came on my panel, he said he had some documents that proved that it hadn't been searched. And so, you know, I'm willing to say there was maybe some mix up with the documents, possibly.
How do you get documents that says something was not searched? You would have to go to Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. Not necessarily. Did you go to the only person that would have knowledge of that cemetery not being searched would be Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. I'm sure they have everything. I would think anyway, but then again,
because it's pretty clear it's been searched on at least one occasion by more than one team. So
Yes.
Kevin
yeah. So
Costner.
you know, things get mixed up in the wash sometimes, and you know.
Well, here's the thing. There's no record, and I've got our people looking into that. There's no
Definitely
record of it
I
ever.
got our people. He's always got his people looking into it. Why they got to look into it if you already got the fucking paperwork, Ernie? Why are you putting them to work if you already got the documentation that shows that that cemetery has not been searched?
There's not. Even Hawkins County Sheriff's Department says they're not.
So how did the news just make it up?
There've never been GPR on them gravesite, on that gravesite.
How do you know that, Ernie?
Because we've got insiders on it. Any money talks,
Yeah,
buddy.
no, money doesn't talk in this situation, bro.
Thank
Okay,
you,
well,
Benny.
you have answered, bro. You're getting ready to be surprised.
I'm not actually. I
Ernie.
mean, I
Ernie.
wish you all the best of luck, Ernie. You told me.
Oh,
the
I do
truth.
appreciate that, Benny. I do
Yeah,
appreciate
no, I
that.
wish you the best of luck. Like,
Absolutely flies, and I know where you can find that. That is absolutely on Duty Ron. Pull up Duty Ron EquiSearch. Dave Radar said nobody was saying what had been searched and would not have been searched due to the fear if she was not alive and it was done by someone and not the elements. They were concerned that she could be moved. Dave Radar said that, absolutely. And that is on Duty Ron. Flies remembers everything. A good friend of mine really met George Clooney. Ooh, $1,000 tip. That is good money.
like I said before, I'm not, you know, like I don't care who finds her. Let's just get her found, right? Like I'm not
True.
standing.
I agree, Benny. I agree. It doesn't matter who finds her as long as she's found.
I'm not sequestered in some corner where I'm like, I want everyone else in the world to find her except Ernie. I don't care who finds her, you know, but along the way,
Good
we
point.
have to, along the way, we have to keep it real about, the situation or
Thank
you. Like I would even say, like Ernie, to say that money talks is to suggest that, people are buying information from TBI agents and, that
Well,
just isn't
there's
the
a
case.
lot of cops out there that are dirty, okay? A lot of cops are dirty. You know that.
True.
Oh,
That's true.
Lord.
I'm sorry, but money talks, Benny.
Yeah, but so I would be very careful because by you saying money talks means that you are exposing some potential dirty agents.
I'm not exposing anybody or anything. People
So-
are involved
If
in
you get-
different organizations. Go ahead.
If you get them fired, then they can't help you no more. So that's one of those things you got to kind of play close to your vest.
Nobody's naming no names. Nobody's naming no names.
I have a sec. Okay,
Well-
Ernie, if money talks, how come like $100,000 of reward fund didn't get anyone talking, and Summer's not here.
Good point, Cher. There was $1,000. EquiSearch is not working with Ernie, Mike. EquiSearch is not working with Ernie. I do not see EquiSearch giving Ernie Shell the maps of areas that they had searched prior. So I have not seen any receipts on that.
I don't know anything about that. I have no idea. All I know is what we're going to do and what I'm going to be moving on for my company and my show.
Oh, what I was going to say is, yes, there was a large reward that a lot of people felt that someone who needed money would possibly come forward and speak, and no one has, right? Yeah, we would need physical proof for real. Not right.
And what we're going to be doing from here on out.
Okay. So
Yeah, I did do some research into the KIND organization. That's an organization that provides legal representation for parentless
Crazy.
immigrants, right?
Yes,
Kids
it does.
that,
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
But people from that organization also work their own organizations and have things other
How
than
many
that. Yeah.
organizations you got, bro? God damn.
It's a lot. Ernie's
Oh yeah, he said that they'd already been there. Later, when he's pressed, he says they're putting in for all the something. Him sorta. Hey, Cuntsy. Because of this little Angel's case. Hey, Carolyn Arnett.
always on the move. He's got so much going on.
And we'll see what we're going to do. We're going to video all of it. We'll have fun with it. We'll see.
I hope that, if you do video it, it would probably be in
We'll have fun with it. Wow. No, I cannot, Mike. No, I cannot. I don't know. Dave Radar. Yes, Dave Radar is the Texas EquiSearch guy. Absolutely. Dave Radar from EquiSearch and Twyla are the two individuals that I would go to speak on Summer Wells, or the founder of EquiSearch.
the best interest of, the integrity of the situation to, maybe release that footage after you find her or something, I know you got a pretty firm handle on what's supposed to happen, but there's a lot of, I think if I was an organization that was going to be involved in an investigation, I would probably try to.
We've already been contacted by the police on the event already because it's already blowing up. It's already getting huge.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, I would probably run my investigative organization. I would mimic.
Right there, Ernie's saying law enforcement's already been contacted about what Ernie was saying he was doing, right? Maybe the EquiSearch guy was like that Cajun Navy guy. It was a hoax on that Cajun Navy guy. No, it wasn't Dave Radar. Oh, maybe it was Dave Radar. I don't know. If Dave Radar showed his face, Dave Radar will show his face. Okay? Dave Radar will show his face. So, was it Dave Radar? He would have showed his face. All right, we're moving on, Mike. You guys go watch it if you want. Okay, thank you, Carrie.
get after an agency that's successful,
Hey,
like the
Cal.
police, and not tell everybody what you're getting ready to do, and just like
And I
fight
plan
for
on
people.
not.
I think you'll be way successful if if you can keep some of this stuff close to your vest. That's all I'm saying. Because you got YouTubers that will try to maybe jump in the way. I'm not saying they will, but one could
I'll
imagine.
say it. They
Or-
absolutely fucking will.
Yeah,
That's
so what-
100% what YouTubers will do.
What is
Yeah,
your plan then, Ernie? With so
I'm not
what is
worried
your
about it.
plan?
We've got enough bounty hunters. We've got enough people on our side. We're going to really strong arm it. We're going to have fun with it.
This
Right,
shouldn't
but
be
We're gonna have fun with it. Is this something that's supposed to be fun? We already know, Regina. Thank you, though. Yes. Yeah, we know, Regina. I'm just fucking with him because he's trying to be mean to me, and I don't know why. He just ain't saying what he fucking wants.
a fun thing, man.
You
Really,
also-
It's going to be a fun thing, but also it's a dangerous thing too, Benny.
it is a dangerous thing. You
It's
are
a
right.
very dangerous thing. You're
Okay.
exactly right.
Ernie, how will
For
you
who?
for all of them?
If it's so dangerous, why are you on YouTube,
For Angelina.
Yeah. Well,
Angelina?
I mean, y'all
Angelina,
make
That is funny. Share, you crack me up. Public service announcement. Please do not bother Angelina Jolie, okay? For real. Hey, Raindrop. Law enforcement does know what Ernie's doing. Not YouTube. It's going to be the people that are involved in this case. They are going to be trying to stop him. What? Nothing's fun about a missing child. I don't freaking think so anyway. Yeah, law enforcement they do know what he's doing. They absolutely do.
fun of it. I'm down, guys. Y'all have fun
I'm
with
sorry.
it.
I guess he just wasn't friendly with the police officers in Massachusetts. Why didn't you tell him who you were, Ernie? What upsets me is that you went in there, you freaking told the lawyer that you were military, prior military, and obviously the guy didn't check it out for real. And you use that. You use PTSD. Do you use the prior military for your PTSD problem? Oh, no, that was before, right? People that are involved with the case is going to try to stop him. Oh, I get what you're saying, Carolyn Arnett. I see what you're saying. All right.
Get on the news. You'll see it on the news. That's why you're all
no, I'm
suck.
legitimately
No.
asking who is searching.
I hope he finds her.
Right.
Like seriously, I hope he does find her. And I
do
think that
too.
unfortunately, yesterday when I had a chat with him, like, and I'm not shading him. I think that the YouTube has sort of conditioned him to be a certain way, and it was just like, well, I know things you don't know, and I was like, bro, like I don't want to know. Like, I'm not competing with you. Like, if you like, he said before that.
But that's what it's all about. That is what it's been about for a long time. He will compete with Benny. He will. Carrie, she means if anyone stops him at the LE. Yeah, LE. The main people that can stop him is it would be the family, I would think.
you know, he could solve the case, except for there's just a lot of YouTube drama. And
Well, that's what I wanted to ask them. I'm sorry. The Angelina thing is hard for me to buy. This is so random. But Ernie, come back up here. I want to know your plan. Like, I want to know your honest plan, because I agree with Benny. I don't care who finds her.
Yeah, I don't care.
PG, just somebody find her. And honestly, if you found her, fucking Ernie, like,
I told him
right.
if he finds her, he deserves a medal. Right? Like,
Absolutely.
he deserves,
Yeah.
you know, like
prove us
seriously.
wrong. Like,
Yeah, there's no BS. Like, and I,
The only thing that I wonder too is why didn't you could have done this years ago. You could have done it years ago. Why did you wait so long? If you had all this inside knowledge, right? Why did you go around YouTube for 5 years? You gave your opinion many times on what happened. You said a lot of things. What's weird to me is, wasn't Ernie, and I could be wrong, but wasn't he the one who said something about a pig farm to start with? Better to the pigs, right? You said, Ernie? In my opinion, he's not going to any other cases because of the parents in this one. He knows Don and Candace do not care about Summer. He would be shut down by any other family. Oh, that is a great point. That is a great point.
I think that there's a little bit of the old days that still maybe kind of condition the way Ernie moves in the present or the future. And, you know, I just think that if Ernie has all of these assets and all of these backers, you know, that these backers would certainly expect someone to their character publicly to kind of be on the level. You know what I mean? Like, so I encourage Ernie. Like, seriously, I encourage him. You know, and this place has certainly got to a point where, like, I can't have a commentary of my own about most things, or else they want to call probation officers and they want to call the police and they want to.
That is true, and y'all need not do that, for real. I just don't believe in cop calling on people on a social media platform just because you don't agree with what they say. You know. I just don't, and I don't believe in calling CPS on people either, and talking about it on YouTube, right? He put out a fake call about the pig farm. Right.
Threaten you to be quiet. And so I'm really just sick of the shit. But if Ernie is going to find her, man, like, kudos to you, bro. Like, I'll give you your flowers now. You don't have to wait until you find her for me to tell you, you know, I will be your biggest proponent. I will be your biggest, you know, I will sing to the heavens if you find her, bro.
Mhm.
Like,
what up,
like,
killer?
And I think we all would. We all would.
you don't have to, this isn't a competition. You know, you don't have to prove anything to anybody. Like, just quietly do your work and you know, and find her, bro. You know, because you had said before, well, you said once that he could solve it, but there's too much drama. And then I think it was this.
And if you can solve it, step away from YouTube. You can still film what you're doing. But if you have these people and millionaires backing you, they don't need you. Why would they need social media to say what they're doing? Wouldn't you think that they would prefer that there is no drama, that you do it? Like I said, you can still video it. You can still make your movie, whatever. Why is it important to do it on YouTube? They should be able to pay you for your time to do it. I don't see Angelina Jolie telling you to get out there and publicly say where you're going to go to look for a missing child, and she's handing you money to do it. I would think anyone who truly was doing it to help find a missing child would not need Ernie Shell to come on a social media platform to do what? To do what? Do they need money from the Summer Wells community? I'm just asking. I don't know. Carol, yes, Ernie's done this kind of thing before. He doesn't follow through. He says it's everybody else's fault when it doesn't happen. Absolutely. Absolutely. A trained investigator does not say what they're doing. Millionaire is in New York is flowing Ernie and drama community around. You really think that the guy is just playing Ernie? He claims he's picking up a briefcase with $100,000 in cash. What? Well, the guy must be a millionaire if he can just hand Ernie $100,000 in cash. Is that so they don't have to pay the IRS? I'm just asking.
Year or last year or the year before, he said he was going to find her before the 15th. And, you know, I'm not here to shoot down nobody's aspirations.
How many times I've heard Ernie Shell say 2 weeks, right? It's going to be happening here in a couple weeks.
You know what I mean? But, you know, just, I think, again, like as an investigative team, you would definitely want to mimic the sort of protocol that has been successful for, you know, the whole time America's been a civilized situation, and you're gonna mimic that off the protocol of the police, right?
Oh yeah, public service announcement. Angelina Jolie, you need to be very careful, okay, Mr. Billionaire, $100,000, right? Now, Ernie has let everybody know that he is picking up $100,000 in cash. I wonder if he's going to end up saying that somebody came and took it. Right? He said Dave was in Minnesota with him. How the fuck does he go everywhere? Oh, he's not on probation right now, right? Well, he was going everywhere when he was on probation. Oh, the Eyes in the Dark account came around once Cole went to jail in January. Oh.
Police aren't out here telling everybody, well, I'm going to be over here tomorrow or the day after, you know, because my concern that I voiced to him was that if you tell people where you're going to search tomorrow, if someone says, oh, shoot, we just heard Ernie Shell's going to go over here and search on South End Road, you know, just on Make Believe Road, any road USA, if they have something there, they're going to go move it before you get there.
Thank you, Benny. That is an actual factual statement. Dave Radar himself said they would not release the areas that they searched because they feared if she had been in the area that she would be moved. Angelina Jolie does have a foundation called Kind, but it's to help give legal funding for children of missing migrant workers who were deported and separated from their children. Wow, Ernie. Wow. But you guys know what? Ernie would love to hear Angelina Jolie say his name, make a statement saying, I do not know this person. He probably will slip on ice and say someone shot at him with rubber bullets again. Oh, Cher looked it up.
That was my only concern, right?
But,
and
yeah.
beyond that, I'm not capable of handling a police investigation. I know the protocol, but that doesn't mean that I'm naive enough to say I can do it, because I can't, you know?
Well, I
Message
shouldn't
him
have
on-
laughed at him, but like when you hear all of a sudden Angelina Jolie's name after all the shit we've all been through, that's
That's
a curveball
right.
for me. So I shouldn't have laughed. But I mean,
Well, here's the thing with her.
Cher didn't like Ernie from the get-go. Cher had told Don Wells not to even have an interview with Ernie. He was pissed off, right? Microsoft is partnering with the kind. Microsoft is in the files.
Being involved in it directly. No, it's not like
That's
that. It's people from
interesting,
organizations
Renee.
that are involved in other organizations, and one happens to be a good friend of mine. That's just the thing about it. And he's really the one funding it right now. He's the one funding this.
So then why is kind being brought up at all then? If it's somebody from a
Because-
different
Because
organization.
he represents kind.
okay,
He does a representation of it.
okay.
But
I
yeah,
do find it
and we're not-
strange that- sorry, go ahead, buddy.
Representation of it means that he is intertwined with that organization.
no, go ahead.
I find it strange that Microsoft is like, her name is the last on the end, so it reminds me that she's like the celebrity promotional.
Bingo.
thing.
She is the face of it. She
Hey, Mimi Jean.
was the face of it in 2008. Okay, that was
Right,
the big
yeah, the
face of
celebrity
it.
face.
Yeah, yeah, they have to have a
But I find
celebrity
it
promoter.
strange that Microsoft is involved, and Microsoft has been all through the dang on Epstein files. Just kind of just is a little bit, to me, a little bit sketchy is all. But that's not to say that there's not good people that work at Microsoft. You can't sum up the whole organization by the people who were friends with Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
So no, but again, bro, I wish you all the luck and all of that. I just of course, as someone that is invested in it, I would have an opinion on how to do it, and I think doing it in private, making these moves in private, is always the best way.
Good point, Benny.
I think I lost my sound.
Well, I understand that. I understand what your I understand your point about it.
Your sound
What
was
does
good,
that say?
Benny.
What does that say? Read that.
Okay, so this is a video Benny put together. If you hear this, Benny, we did hear you. Your sound was good. Oh, there you go. So okay, hold on.
I was asked to prove that the Morrison Cemetery had been searched.
There you guys go, right
Here,
there.
in fact, it says it was searched, and it was searched.
Oh, if you can-
Thoroughly combed by
I
search
made it
and
bigger
rescue
for you
teams.
guys.
Trial Junkie's asking when this.
It does not say nothing about GPR. Nothing about GPR. Yeah, they combed over the area like they do anything. They have to. But no,
So-
it was never used. Nothing with ground penetrating. Nothing like that was done. GPR was never used.
But
Again, I don't know how we know that, but with that being said, in the end of this video, you have a very small window where there could be a dead body and a cadaver dog not be able to find it. After about 45 minutes, the body starts, on a micro level breaking down. So if you put something in a hole, the gases escape upwards. So of course they wouldn't be there 45 minutes later, but the decomp process can take months underground. So theoretically, whenever they get there, however many times they've searched it, ground penetrating radar might not be as useful as just a straight up.
Okay, let me Google something. I'm Googling, give me a minute. Um, okay. Hold on. Okay, hold on. No, that's not what I want to know. Of course, cadaver dogs can pick up the scent of human remains, even if the person was buried years ago. What I want to know is, okay, hold on. Someone was buried after, hold on, I'm trying to think. Someone was buried after What the heck is it called when you go to the going through okay, hold on. That's not what I want to know. Okay, listen to this. Highly trained cadaver dogs can typically still detect the scent of a buried individual, even after the body has been embalmed, placed in a casket, and buried in a vault. So, right there it says, formaldehyde temporarily delays decomp. It does not eliminate the chemical signature of human remains. But dogs are trained to detect the unique, specific chemical compounds associated with human tissue and bone. They can still identify an embalmed body. Wow. So I am sure that they use cadaver dogs. But he's wanting to go under that, he's wanting to go under another remains. But I think we talked about that, right? Didn't we talk about how, okay, give me 1 minute, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. I had to get a cold soda and turn my air conditioner back up. Getting a little warm in here.
a cadaver dog, and you know, dogs were used all around in different areas and different searches. So I'm not saying that ground penetrating radar
Yes,
was or
he
wasn't
is,
used
Kels.
or couldn't be the answer, but certainly kind of sometimes to keep it simple and just use a dog. Again, after 45 minutes, the decomp only gets stronger as time goes by. I think we all understand the dynamics of that. So you know, it just kind of is what it is, right? Now, there also was,
in 5 or
I
6
guess,
years,
the
there will
going
still be
rate
bones.
is that there was an open
Right.
grave getting ready for a funeral, and that, you know, there was some footage from those days leading up or afterwards, and that nothing was put in the grave that was found on a camera.
So skin, muscle, and tissue would deteriorate,
you know,
correct?
and I've always said that
Yeah.
historically, like, I think that the police have to be careful pinpointing to the public where they've searched, because I think a sophisticated criminal could say, oh, well, they've searched there already. Let's move it over there because they've searched there already, thinking that
Yep.
they won't come back. Right.
Well, I don't think, Benny, can you hear me?
So we've also heard that the police say that they have refocused
Yes,
on
Ernie.
areas they've already searched
Benny
before.
can't,
And I
Benny can't
think
hear
it's
me.
with that ideology.
Benny, can you hear us?
I
He
can't
can't
hear
hear
him. I see him talking though.
Okay.
So he can't hear. So here's the thing.
I lost my sound again. I'll be back.
Muscle tissue, skin will deteriorate. Bones will not by the 5-6 years period. What happens is when they shake the ground, it will make a vibration. If it's a box of any sort with anything in it. Now, if it was an empty box, it would be invisible. That's the way it works.
If it's not in any box, it'll be invisible.
Yeah, what?
No, if it's just a plain box with nothing in it, it would be invisible. It wouldn't make a noise. The noise wouldn't make. Therefore, it would blend in with the
Shooting
ground.
disturbances.
So he's trying, what? That makes no sense. Yes, there are individuals who specialize in that. So yes. Wasn't he supposed to get rich taking me to court, putting me in jail and suing me? Was he? He was gonna make money off of you? That didn't work out for him, did it? Yeah, you don't do that, but he does. He does.
Is under the soil,
Okay,
bro.
try
So
him.
it's shooting
I
down.
know what it's doing, and it would make the bones rattle. The bones would rattle. There'd be movement. That would detect it.
Oh, yeah, going to New York. Well, I mean, we heard Nick say what happens when he goes to New York and why he goes to New York. I played that the other day.
You
It
talking
would be
about
invisible, bro.
penetrating
It
radar
would be
right now?
invisible.
Wait.
Uh,
So,
uh,
Ernie,
If
what-
it's just a box, it would be invisible. Yes, it would. It would pick up. It would go to the ground. The dirt, it would match. It would match. It has
No,
to
it's
make a
gonna
noise.
bounce off the
That's
box
not
back to the
how
machine.
that-
I understand that, but it would show something if it's in the box. Something's inside the box. Yes.
It's showing it from the
Sure.
profile,
But
right?
it's
So it
showing
would
the
just show
box
you
in
linearly
place.
that there's a disturbance under the soil. It can't show you. It's not X-ray. It can't
Right,
show
it's
you
not
what's
gonna
inside
show
the
you an
box.
image.
It'll just show you
No,
the
it cannot show you what's inside the box. No.
Right.
so Ernie,
Right.
why is this your theory? Like, is it,
No way, Renee Marie. Here the graves aren't dug until the night before. Yes, Flies. Where was Summer for those days after June until June 18th when the burial actually happened? Exactly. Yeah, the way you can say it was done, I'm going to sue you for 2.35 cents the cost of a Snickers bar. Damn, now I want candy. I'll give you a guess who, RC. Oh, Lord, don't do that to me, Renee. I'll be guessing all kinds of people. I don't know. The only reason he even came to my attention was because he had to talk shit about me again. It's like, what the fuck, right? Birds and a hand. Did he consider someone me a raptor and a comforter? He's not considering much. I can guarantee you all he's thinking about is that $100,000 cash he's getting ready to get in that little briefcase. Hey, make sure that you handcuff it to you, Ernie. Handcuff that briefcase to yourself while you're on that bus. Okay, Ernie, while you're on that bus. Or you can show us receipts that you're on that billionaire's private jet, or Angelina Jolie isn't like, let me fly you in on my private jet so you can get that $100,000 in that briefcase, right?
Related to that flute guy, do you believe this more than she was possibly cremated by the cremator who was in the picture and left after?
No,
Do you think
it's
there's
something that,
actors?
it's something that I plan on having a discussion with Andy about.
Andy Bernard?
Yeah, Andy Bernard.
Oh, okay.
That's
Andy, you
that's
here?
part of it. Andy's in here. Andy was in here. He said hello.
Andy been ruled out by the detective.
Yeah.
I know that, but I want to have a discussion with him.
I think that the cemetery stuff has been a jive that Prayer Garden's been pushing for a long, long time. And she uses this black tote or this.
Yeah, Benny's talked about Prayer Garden pushing the cemetery in a black tote. He's had comment. Hey, Flies or Carrie, will you drop Benny's link in chat, please? Hint, number one, it wasn't me, Hunt. Number two, it was anyone in this chat, I bet. Wait until his Mason talk. He's what?
This black receptacle, and she likes to link that to Andy and them, right? And it's you have many hinges in the whole thing where we know that the cemetery's already been searched, and we know that actually not even per the detective, per Ronnie Lawson, that Andy is not a concern. So it sometimes it almost just kind of feels like it would be spending good money after bad money after good, right?
Well, I know I have my Venmo and my what's it freaking called? Cash App and Venmo on my banner, but I am not monetizing this live. I am not going to monetize this live. I am not going to do it.
So here's the thing. We're going to visit. We're going to talk. We're going to do our due diligence. We're not just going to jump in this. Okay. We have to have paperwork. We have to file things, permits. We have to have a lot.
But you did say yesterday you already had people there though, right? Like in the cemetery?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
People from Rogersville has already been out there. Yes.
Okay, so Ernie, let's say
Make sure you guys go check out everybody's content and links that I've dropped in chat already. Go check them guys out for sure.
you're right. And I hope you are. I really just want this done and over with. I'm sick of everybody. You know what I mean? So I hope you're right. I hope she's found and in there. But say you're right.
Natalie
You come
Holland
across
said.
what looks like child remains. And so what do you do from it? What's your
Well,
next step?
I know jaded, but still.
Here's the thing. Law enforcement's going to be there. They'll be there when we do all this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why? Can I ask a serious question?
Mhm.
If they're going to be there, why do they need you to bring the ground penetrating radar? If they have their own,
Jacob.
right? Like
Here's the thing. Don't think that the new sheriff that we've not talked. We got people talking with him right now.
Consider a thumbs up. You can become a member too if you want.
Okay.
That's going to start. This is going to be in the next 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks. We're going to do this. It just
why
takes
would they
that
need
long
an
to get.
outside- like, why would they need? Like they will invite in EquiSearch, but even in the event that EquiSearch runs across something, like the first thing they got to do is call the police and let them
Oh
collect.
yeah, 100%. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Okay,
I agree
so
100%.
you're going to be there, but law enforcement will be there.
Law enforcement's
Obviously-
going to have to be. They'll have to be there. 'Cause
Right.
we're going to have probably 400 people there or
So
more.
you won't-
400 people in the cemetery?
And
Or more.
did
We're
the
gonna have the
family-
road
Great, you
crowded.
guys will be shoulder to shoulder bumping into each other.
I
That's
know
a
that.
tiny
I know
little
that.
cemetery.
It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge, Joe.
Okay.
Right.
We'll
Did
shut the road down.
Did the
It sounds
families
like people
agree
could be
to have?
trampling stuff.
Yeah. Did the
Probably.
families agree to be dug up? Did all the families agree to have their
Nobody's digging nobody up. You have to understand how this works. Nobody has to dig anybody up to find out.
I already gave my memberships away for the month, but we'll have 10 more next month to give away.
Then that's a process later on. That's a process later on.
Hold on, Casey. Go ahead.
This might be his final act. It's going to be huge. Listen for N to mention Epstein Mansion. Oh, okay.
I mean, that's just what I estimate. I mean, it's going to be an event. I mean, we're going to have people there. We want to have
Why?
we're doing it to the public.
Why are
This
you
is sounding
trying
like
to-
Rob.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, it's going to be huge. It's going to be big.
why are you trying to monetize this?
How am I monetizing it?
You just said you're going to throw an event, bro.
Yeah, I am throwing an event. It's going to be everybody.
But you're not going to be able to.
How am I
record
making any
anything.
money off of it? I'm making nothing. I'm getting paid funded by a private company.
That's called making money, Ernie.
You just answered your own question, first of all.
Yeah, so you're getting paid.
I am getting paid. I'm getting paid privately by a funded company. Yes, I
Why
am.
do all these people feel so comfortable with hiring a criminal like yourself?
Thank you, Cher. The dude has highway runs. He punches himself in the face. He has PTSD episodes. He's been tased. He has literally thrown shit at law enforcement and urine. How can you hire someone like that? Right? He's been poked in the rear end. Ah, literally, from what I hear. Hey, Exploited, good to see you. Can we drop Exploited's link, please? Sage, honey, I'm sorry I forgot to drop your link too. We dropped it, but I'm still apologizing for it.
I don't know. How in the hell can they still watch your show?
Because I'm that great. You know that.
You're not
You know
great. You've lost your touch.
Here he goes. Now he's getting angry. So now he thinks he's going to start throwing in jabs to freaking upset Cher. I think Cher is like me. We're both pretty thick-skinned. I don't think anything that Ernie says about her is really going to upset her. She will tell you to STFU, Ernie.
Really have.
Thank you. It means a lot coming from you.
Oh, I
and
thought you
It
did.
should.
Exploit
still
it.
got my ass pictures in your phone.
I don't know about that.
Okay. So you find bones. What's happening? Are you and your team recording all this? What's going on?
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. We're gonna have Starlink.
I'm gonna let you record.
Like
We're gonna have
400 people.
Starlink. We're gonna have Starlink out there and everything.
400 people.
You guys are fucking forgetting one thing. Money talks. Money talks.
Starlink. He's going to have Starlink out there and everything. Why do I have to be for anybody, Mike? I don't. What do you mean you are for Cher? It's like this over here. I can agree with a lot of different people. For sure. Oh, Lord. Cher is an animal abuser. I can agree with stuff that she says, Mike. I almost called you Mark. I can still agree with things that she says, right? I don't think that you see me hanging out over there and hanging around in her chat or anything, right? But I don't know. You seem to get around everywhere there, Mike.
Bullshit walks, okay? You're looking at a small town. You're looking at a small town where I used to live.
Yes, Mike, you are an Ernie lover. Are you an Ernie lover, Mike? That is okay. I am good if you're an Ernie lover. I don't care if you like them. I don't care if you hate them. Okay? For sure.
Used to bounty hunt in that town. I know everybody around that town. Don't tell me I can get it done.
He just says he knew everybody in town, right? He knows everybody around that town. Did you get to know them all when you lived in Churchill, Ernie? Right? I don't like him. I think he's got manipulative skills. He absolutely does, Mike. He does. Ernie, yeah. Ernie's got manipulative skills, all right.
Hold on, listen to me. Listen, 400 people is more people that ever came out in that area to search for her up in the mountains.
Yep.
Wouldn't it be better used resource if you took 400 people and you put 50 over here, 50 over there, and you just kind of create a grid?
No,
Yeah.
because you're not
Yeah.
gonna make money at his event.
Like I said,
400,
it's going to
400
be.
people in the little cemetery. You're going to have to ask people to get out of the way to run the ground penetrating radar.
Let me say this,
you know?
Benny. There'll be a couple hundred people there. Okay, there'll be a lot of people there. I
I'm
can't
just
stop the guns.
I think it would.
What is that called? Wouldn't you have to have some, none of this is making sense to me, right? He used his PayPal to buy fleets in there. No, he didn't, Flies. He used Lisa K's. Lisa K brought him that EBT lube. She had the receipts. Lisa had the receipts. How would Lisa get the receipts for that? Right? Unless it popped up showing her that he used her card. That's the only way Lisa could get receipts on that stuff. Ernie was mad at her. So I don't know why, I don't know.
Would be better. Those resources would be better used to break it up into small teams and search again. Like you're going to bring 200 people to a little tiny cemetery. You're going to go. You want to ground penetrate radar by the side of one grave. That's what I've heard. So you're going to bring 200 people or 400 people. It's going to take you five minutes to an hour to penetrate the one spot.
No, he didn't what? What, Renee Marie? No, he didn't what?
That readout has to be interpreted by someone, right? They
Oh
don't
yeah,
just read it
you
out
gotta
on
have
the spot.
you gotta have a professional do everything. Yes, a licensed professional. Yes.
I don't know where a licensed professional going into a graveyard and using penetrating radar would want 200 freaking people hanging out, eating hot dogs and hamburgers and shit, right? Oh, the EBT lube was bought with the EBT card. No, Lisa, the Cash App was in Cole King's name. Ooh. You said her name 3. She doesn't like me anymore. Lisa K doesn't like me anymore. I don't know what I ever freaking did to her. I always said I liked her hair. I love that crazy hair. Okay, he got the EBT lube off the EBT card. And, oh, it was the enemas that Lisa had the receipts for. Now I remember it was the enemas, wasn't it? See, I remembered. Only Onagashi chest for sandwiches and drinks. Who the fuck tries to incite 200 people to go up into a holler? Do you know it's not going to work? It's not going to work. Professionals don't hide credentials, don't hide certifications, don't run from law enforcement for 3 years, don't fight law enforcement, don't threaten lives. They are an open book and transparent. I agree. I agree with that. That's why he doesn't like me. It's because I like everybody that he doesn't like. Is that what it is, Ernie? Because I like everybody you don't like. How kindergarten shit is that, Ernie?
Yep. So, maybe the technology has changed and right on the spot they can say dig here, but I know a lot of things that I've seen in terms of like informative ground penetrating radar stuff. They shoot the spot and then they go back to the lab and they do the readout, right? They don't start digging right that second. They make a game plan and come back kind of thing, So again, I wish you the best of luck. And, my only opinion about the 200 or 400 people was that, man, it sure be nice to break those people up and have some teams, really cover some area instead of the like 1.25 acres in the cemetery.
Right.
Can you look that up, Cher? How big is the cemetery?
Yep.
It's like a family cemetery, so it's not.
It's a small cemetery. It's not a big cemetery. No, it's not a big
I
cemetery.
thought it was like one.
Renee Marie, I don't even care what she says. I do not care what she says. I don't go looking for what she says about me because I don't care.
0.25 acres or something. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's
Andy.
on your video. Mhm.
Andy, if I come to your workplace, will you be willing to talk to me and a couple other guys?
Maybe don't threaten to roll up on somebody's workplace, dog. That's creepy.
Well,
No,
I'm
he's
just
not
asking. I know. We already know where you're going. I mean, listen, nothing bad. Would you be willing to speak with me? That's it. Nothing bad. No, not on the.
You already know where he's at. Why are you having to ask him on YouTube to talk to you? Andy spent a lot of time with Find Ryan's Truth going over that area.
The recording, not on anything, just you and I personally. I'll even pay you to do it.
Oh boy.
There you go.
Y'all have a great night.
All right.
Have a good one,
Love you,
guys. Y'all be
brother.
safe.
Bye, Benny. All right, Ernie. Where were you on June 15th? Were you in Gatlinburg, right? Because you were filming a show. So Ernie, Casey,
We were doing a predator hunt over in Newport, Tennessee.
I was just going to tell my buddy here because he's not familiar. We met during Kylie Rodney's case, me and Steve was here, so back in 2022. But so Ernie used to be a predator hunter and I think it started on YouTube and then it was going to be a show, right?
It started on Facebook.
Started on Facebook. Sorry. Yes, Facebook.
Yeah.
'Cause I saw a couple episodes. You and your team had a falling out, whatever, through this whole.
He basically was brought to YouTube for his involvement in the Summer Wells case. I can guarantee you that Ernie, when he seen how much people were making off of Summer Wells content, that's when he jumped in there. He didn't want to talk to Ernie, but hell, Benny went and stayed with him, right?
Thing with Summer Wells, as many people did. That's
Yeah, everybody did about it, yes.
yeah.
Ernie continuously, in my opinion, was using Candace. He wanted Candace to talk shit about Benny Keys. A lot of conversations that he had with Candace involved him trying to get her to say shit about Benny Keys. First it was a marathon, then I think the flyers, then the billboards. Now Ernie's going to have a party at the graveyard. Hey, you cannot make this stuff up, J-Dub. You cannot make it up. If any one of these folks that are called suspects cared, they wouldn't need to pay and would talk to Ellie, not YouTube. I agree.
So he was close. What do you think, Andy, about meeting? Yeah, he was close, but also he wasn't at that
Thank you, Andy.
spot.
Thank you, Andy. I appreciate it.
What did Andy say?
Thank you. I appreciate that, buddy.
What
And
did
yes,
he
I'll be willing to speak with you. I promise. I'll be willing to speak with you and we'll do it professionally. Nothing, no funny business, no nothing. Just professionally. I'll even pay you for your time.
Okay, anyway, what was I saying? Okay, but Ernie left during the filming for a little bit, but so he wasn't, it was other people who were still close around, right? Didn't you like leave and go to a different state or something?
I went all over the United States.
No, but yeah, while you were filming that shit in Gatlinburg on June 15th, you left state, right? But then came back the next
No,
day.
I never left state. No, because we had the Cobb County Sheriff's Department on the line. I was talking to him the whole day.
Yeah.
We had a predator for 6 hours, and then yes, I went and I took the film crew to. I think we went to the Waffle House and got some food or something like that, and we may have went over across the mountain to Pigeon Forge.
So Pigeon Forge, okay, yeah, and I remember I chatted with your old filmer or whatever of your Predator Hunter show, and he was saying that you took off for a couple hours on your own.
Yeah, like five hours.
I don't know
Yeah, all the helicopters that he had. Yep.
about that.
Oh yeah, he was gonna jump out of a freaking helicopter at a what, Summerwell's vigil or something? That's weird. 5 hours still unaccounted for. Absolutely right. Absolutely.
It's on recording. I'll find it. You should.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of controversy and a lot of things about it. I'm not worried about it.
So that's not
You're
true.
the guy. What were
Listen,
you
I was clear. Listen, I was questioned by the FBI. I've been questioned by the TBI. I've been questioned by Homeland Security. I've been found to prove, so I'm not worried about it.
answering a question on a podcast shouldn't be a big deal.
I don't think you have, Ernie.
I never took off.
Why would they need to question you, Ernie? Why would they need to question you? Right? When BK brought on here, I believe was trying to expose him. Ernie was doing this show on Facebook for I don't know, Jaded. I got my own opinion about that, but it's really not relevant for sure. But Ernie came in full force.
That was just, I guess he got mad at me because of the way things went, and it went sour.
Oh, because he claims you never paid him. That's right. I just remember.
It wasn't me for paying him. It wasn't up to me to pay him. There was never the deal with that.
Okay.
We was gonna let him use the show to build his credentials and stuff. Yeah.
And I'm just asking because I know that was all said, but I don't think we talked about it because you and I were at each other's throats for a bit.
So here's the thing: we went to New York City. We went to Epstein's mansion in New York City. We filmed. We done some filming there. We done.
Where is that at? Where I want to see that video. I want to see the video of you in New York at Epstein's mansion. Now, anybody can go to New York and stand outside of Epstein's mansion and say, I went to Epstein's mansion, right? Seriously. He's the one who said he felt a lie detector after Tina called on him about being gone for 4 hours. Who's we, and only way Ernie gets to New York is by bus or somebody else drives him. That's a good point, J-Dub.
We done a lot of things. A lot of things.
Okay, so you find Summer. Your team helps you find Summer. What happens after that? Are you going to be a good human or a good YouTuber? Because
Are you serious, Kells? He said he failed one question. Does he know where Summer Wells is at? Right. Oh, a millionaire mobster?
you said you're going to be filming everything. I don't think they're going to let you film. Kylie Rodney's case, we're all over AWP's ass with not filming certain shit. Do you think they're going to let you film, or is this something you've already got down and you maybe signed like something that you won't share anything until the law does? How does that work?
No. If we do, here's the thing: if we do find something there, the actual GPR stuff, no, that will not be filmed.
Okay.
But the lead ups to it will be filmed. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, we would never jeopardize the case like that. Never, ever. Nothing like that. We can't do that. I mean, if we're bound by law enforcement, which I know what Dave wants to do, he wants to be in on it like that with law enforcement. Yes.
How's that work? How's that work when you're going to have 400 people standing around? Do you honestly think that, are they all going to sign NDAs? Are you going to make them sign NDAs, Ernie? Inquiring minds want to know.
We will not be doing that. No, that never be showed or nothing until the until investigation's over, whatever the deal is. Because again, that jeopardizes the case.
Killer. I mean, take the link, my brother. Get up here with your clown family if you got anything to ask. So, okay, what kind of issues have you been running in so far with this plan? I am just finding out about this plan today, Ernie. I'm sorry. It was a curveball. Okay, I thought we were done with the cemetery thing, but
I've never heard of it being searched. So I mean,
have you talked to the law and asked them if it's in search and they won't tell you? But I mean, if they're
I've got other people. I've got other people doing that. I'm not the one that does all that. We have other people that do that for us.
Then you don't know.
Exactly. I don't know anything about it. What they're relaying to me has never been searched with CPR. No, it has not. It has been combed over like a regular search, but nothing with ground penetrating device. No.
You might have something there. I remember ground penetrating device, but at the same time, I was talking to Don Wells, right?
Don't that lead you to believe something else too? Why would Don Wells give you a fake hope? What would he say? Oh, yeah, they use ground because he would automatically put your mind to ease, correct?
Yeah.
Right, exactly. He would
That's
automatically
true.
put your mind to ease that nothing ever was there. He would anybody would believe that, especially anybody that was in with him and knows about it, right? And knew about what he was doing. It would automatically put your mind at ease. That's the biggest manipulation a predator can do, is put your mind at ease.
So when Benny hopped down because he was having hearing issues or whatever, there were sound issues, but you said before about solving Summer's case that there was too much drama. What was that about? What was the drama? Was that when I got in the way of the interview, or?
It was just everything. It was just everything in general. I wasn't ready for that type of.
Oh, that's
I
interesting.
was new to YouTube. I never thought I was going to be a YouTube creator. Never was. At that time, I was a bounty hunter and a private investigator. I never would have ever thought that I'd ever even be in this part, of YouTube now. But yes, I continue on.
I think you should contact LE Ernie, then go from there. Yeah. So we're having trouble. That's where I'm having trouble. It
That's
sounded
what
like
I
at first
say.
when you first come up here that you already been like you and law enforcement already have a plan. Or am I wrong? You're still got to like get in contact with law enforcement and make up.
We have former. Okay, so let's just do this. This is all I'm going to say about it. We have former federal officers that are on the case with us.
Okay. So expired cops.
I mean, if you want to call them expired, they still have connections.
Expired.
So you have all this shit lined up. You have this all funded.
Oh yeah, I've got this for the snap of the fingers. Yeah.
So then go solve the case and be a hero. What's the holdup?
Would you feel like a hero if you solved the case? How would you feel if you found Summer? Honest to God, this goes through. You're right. Shit on all of our faces. All right. Because I will absolutely, like Benny said, I will fucking
Right.
apologize to you. I will, whatever. Like I will. You would be a hero. Would you feel like a hero? How would you honestly feel if you find Summer? What's your first thing you are going to do? You find little kid bones.
I don't think it was the racetrack, Jaded, that put Benny onto Ernie. I think it, yeah, possibly, because I'm sure that at that time Don Wells was talking to Cher. So I'm sure that because listen, they supposedly went to the racetrack, right? Because Don ghosted them on doing an interview with Predator Hunter Nation with Tina and them. Don ghosted them. Cher's the one who had Don not talk to Ernie. So that, I think that's where Benny became aware of Ernie. But that was at the same time the racetrack, right? If you had all these professionals, they would be up on how. Yeah, right. I understand, Gary.
In your head, that's Summer. It lines up with whatever you found that could be Summer. Okay. I mean, obviously, there's okay bones in whatever grave.
The next thing I would do directly after about 2 or 3 day rest, I take a 2 or 3 day rest, and then I would be back on the Sebastian Rogers case.
Okay. Searching using the same
Yeah.
team. Okay.
Doing what we need to do.
So what is left of
What do you need to do in the Sebastian Rogers case?
this plan to get it going? How much longer do we have to wait?
We're going to New York City next week.
And I'm sorry. What is in New York City?
I meet David for transactions, and I meet the rest of the team, and he's going to I actually get to meet his billionaire buddies.
Okay.
So yes, we're going to have a little vacation. I'm having a vacation before I can do this.
Okay. Like a vacation actually, or are you going?
Yes,
to
I need rest. I need a lot of rest. I need a lot of rest.
Right.
Casey, you have any questions? I'm thinking of some. It's been a few years
Okay.
since I talked to Ernie.
WATU's already reached out to us. They already seen the big live we did with PG. They already said they've got people that already talked to me. I got one of the news people that already talked to me this morning, asking me when we're going to do it, what we're going to do, what's the plans. I told them I don't know yet. I'll know after next week. I'm not jumping in it.
Where's the interview? Right? Where's the interview? I want to see that.
Head first. I ain't no way in hell I would. I know what it's like to do that.
So I've heard Don keep bringing up millionaire and billionaire buddies, exact term you keep using.
I mean, I don't know their names. I don't know their names. I ain't met them yet.
Are you and Don cool now?
No.
You and Candace still good?
No.
Okay, same. Just asking. What did you want me to ask him? Running? Hold on. Running has a question. Please ask him who is pushing him to search the cemetery and why he thinks she's there. Yes. Where did this come from? Again, over 60 months. I know that's over 5 years now. Later.
That's 5 years.
That is 5 years.
Okay, so let's just go with this right here. There's no other leads so far that we know, right? Other than what law enforcement has not let us know, right? Correct?
Sorry. One more time. Say that.
There's no other leads right now, right? There's nothing.
I think the feds have a lead, which is why they started going through Fred Hill's pig farm and shit. I think they have stuff
Right.
they're not telling us.
Yep.
But I mean, publicly, no,
I
you're right.
agree.
No.
There's no leads nowhere. There's no nothing. So,
So
other
it's just
people-
like
go ahead.
like what I was trying to do with polygraph to try and get something going. Like,
And I thought that was a great idea. I thought that would have been a great idea. I don't know why that fell through. I still don't know why that fell
You
through. I thought that was a great idea.
because they're liars.
You have a bunch of richy fucks in New York that are all investors, whatever, willing to throw you. The number I heard was around 100 grand on a whim, on a maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a drop in the bucket to them.
Because they'll write it off probably. Or what?
Exactly.
Okay.
And I do have an LLC, which is Operation Chris Share Sugar.
He has an LLC, Operation Greer Sugar. Has anybody pulled that up? Anybody pulled that LLC up?
Okay, that has nothing to do with whether people are going to want to invest $100,000 on a whim.
On a criminal who's always getting arrested and being hunted down by the law.
Well, they know that I'll do things and I'll go places that others won't, and I don't walk on eggshells. And I'm the kind of guy that would rip Don Wills on a
So, do you plan on discussing this with the Morrison family? Are they on board with this?
It has nothing to do with the Morrison family, to tell you the truth. Not
It's
right
their
now. Right now. No,
It's
going
their
down, beside,
cemetery.
going down beside the grave as the permits. The permits will have all that. I don't need to discuss anything with anybody.
You really think he's got permits that they just gave permits at the drop of a hat?
If I get those permits, it's a done deal.
I have a question.
You just said you had the fucking permits. You just said you had the permits. And now you're saying if I get those permits, it's a done deal. Did I hear that right? He's got YouTube permits, right? Operation Rock is an expired LLC and the address is fake in Florida. Dang. I did, didn't I, Carrie? I heard that right. Ernie.
How do anybody, why, like, because, like, I didn't know about this till today, okay? I've been focusing on other shit. What? So, why is this public information to people to even know about this? That
I know, J-Dub. He got his permits from YouTube, and you could get anything from YouTube. Absolutely.
asking you questions, and we are on panel together tonight for the first time in years. What?
I mean, I think the people should know. I think the people's been left out too long for far too long.
So it's not about, you still have a YouTube channel that you're using and going live on?
I do.
Okay, so it's not
Wow.
about
So you're
that.
advertising your
great
little publicity stuff here. Got it.
It's not a publicity stunt there, Mr. Clown.
That doesn't hurt his feelings or anything.
I don't care. And also, by definition, what you're doing is a publicity stunt. You're doing something publicly to generate attention
Yes.
around something you're going to be doing.
Exactly. I'm generating attention around Summer Wells again. Yes, I am. I'm going to pull the Summer Wells Army over to it. Yes, I am.
Okay,
Sick.
well,
And I have no regrets, none whatsoever.
well, yeah, especially if you,
Okay,
if you find
that came out of left field. No one said you did.
Okay, thank you.
So, okay, what evidence do you have that led you to the listing of the Morrison Cemetery? And that's the thing. It's
I like that guy. I don't know who he is, but I like him.
the Morrison Cemetery, and whoever's grave that you. So let's say, okay, ground penetrating sonar that wasn't used before. You and your team and 400 people have this out there, and all of a sudden you find.
Okay, so you keep
grave.
saying 400 people. I just say that's probably what's going to show up. Okay.
Okay, whatever. Okay,
With the
you and
team,
your team.
there's 12 people. There's 12 people going to be there.
Okay, you and your team. Let's just say your team. It doesn't matter, 2 people, just you, whatever. Okay, ground.
Usually it doesn't take 12 people. Anything that I've seen about ground penetrating radar, there's only a couple people, and they have to go in and they have to grid it out, right? And then they come in, they take it like step by step.
Ground penetrating whatever sonar. You see that there is something in there, and graves gotta be digged up. What happens then? Like, do you need the permissions, or is this already like, okay, yeah?
Let's say there's something there. Let's say if it finds something, the police know about it, we turn our information into the police, I'm out, I'm done.
Yeah, yes.
We're done.
You don't have to turn it in because the police are there.
Hey, we should go. Now, I ain't got no rich sponsors or nothing, but we could all get security outfits and we'll all make a chain at the end of Ben Hill Road, right? Or at the end of Beach Creek. And we will be like, we are security. Ernie Shell is not allowed. We were told to keep Ernie out. But his friends with the penetrating radar can come in, right? That would be so funny.
We're done, though. We'll be done.
Okay.
We move on.
Uh-oh, Jada's got the uniforms.
But wait, this is where maybe I'm not asking right. I'm really honestly trying to understand this. You find a little girl body or whatever you said, the box rattles, whatever. Okay, you find something in there and a grave needs to be dug up. Are there permits to dig up whatever grave you guys might think something is in, like already, or do you have to do all your work there with your team and then say you find something with the sonar?
No, you have to get permits. The permits have to be first. They're going to be submitted here next week.
Okay, so you got the Morrison family.
You already said you had them, but now they're next week. You'll get them by next week.
All on board with this.
Everything will be submitted next week.
So they don't know yet.
We'll have to do a proposal. We'll have to do a thing with them. We'll have to do things with license. We'll have to do things with permits. There's like 3 or 4 different permits we got to do. There's a licensed PGR person involved in it. We got to do that. Yeah.
Do they know yet? Have they signed off on graves being dug up as of today? Yes or no?
Nobody said digging up no graves.
Then the shit don't make sense.
Yeah, then what's
Yeah,
supposed to be
Why
about
are we going there if we're not digging up graves?
It makes perfect sense. We got to find if something's under the grave first.
Yeah, okay.
Then later on. Yes, then later on, maybe.
Okay.
Do you see how if I'm an investor and I'm considering giving you?
I don't want your money. I don't want nobody's money. I'm not wanting money.
Okay, Ernie, just listen to Casey because
Wait. Hold on. I have a question for Google. Can you hold on? Hang on. In ground penetrating radar. Okay, hold on. In ground penetrating radar. We're gonna word this just right. Tell if a body has been buried under a grave in a cemetery. Google says yes. Ground penetrating radar can determine if a body or casket is buried underneath a specific area in the cemetery. Listen to this. Because he keeps saying something about shaking the earth, right? Where that ground radar be effective when you have 400 idiots standing around? Oh, wait a minute. I'll ask that. Hold on. It sends radio waves into the ground to detect changes in soil density and identify disturbed earth, collapsed voids, and buried materials like metal coffins or vaults. Okay, wait a minute. No, these are already buried. No. That makes no sense. Okay, let me ask a different question. I'm gonna brave, let's see. Hold on, I'm wording it different. All right, hold on. They can detect a second casket. It's soil disturbances. Edges of an excavated grave shaft, disturbed soil, concrete vaults, air voids. To spot a deeper burial, a technician looks for stacked anomalies. Huh. All right, let me ask this question. Does Does having $400 people in an area affect I cannot spell today. Okay, hold on. I got it. Bada bing, bada boom. Yes. Yes. Listen, class. I Googled it for you guys. Having 400 people in an area can significantly affect ground penetrating radar operations. The crowd introduces electromagnetic interference from electronic devices, causes single scatter and attenuation. Since human bodies are highly conductive, and creates operational hazards that disrupt data quality. So, yeah. For sure. Oh, well. Oh, well, what the hell, Ernie Shale. You know, I hope he does find Summer.
Casey,
Because I'm a lot fucking smarter than you, bro.
and
Actually, you're not. Anybody that dresses like something as stupid as you, thinking you're going to talk about a missing kids case,
There he goes. There he goes.
that automatically shows it.
Do you see why if I'm an investor, I'm not giving you $100,000?
I don't give a fuck. You're not an investor, okay?
he works with
Not
investors.
even
and
a
I don't care who he works with. I don't need his money. I don't want his money. Now, I said it's going to happen. It happened, okay? There's nothing that can stop that.
Everybody's stupid but Ernie.
How long? Give us a time frame. You said 3-4 weeks, and we'll have answers.
I mean, that's when we're planning on doing it. Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah.
I've heard you like 3 times say that you're finding Summer. Summer will be found.
I never said I was going to find Summer. I said we're going to do our best.
You didn't say she was going to be found by whatever date before? Yes, you did. It's recorded.
I actually said something's going to happen at a certain date. And guess what? What was it? 15 days after the date that I said, the FBI showed up on Van Hill. I was also on Van
Bullshit, Ernie.
Hill when it happened.
Yeah, you were also around the area when Summer went missing. But
I was also on Van Hill when it happened. I was also
Oh, mic drop.
there
Let's
too as
talk
well.
about that. No, let's talk
Let's
about
not. Let's not.
No,
I don't
wanna
think
talk
that better do.
about what time did you go missing from filming your show? What time did you break?
I never went missing from filming my show.
Well, okay, this person said you did. When did you go to?
It don't matter if the person says.
You were in the area when she went missing, Ernie. You broke off from what your team says. Your whole team has fallen apart because they say you fucking left for 5 hours on
But
your
people get
own.
mad at people. They say for whatever
That's
they
the
want to
same
say.
time that's
I heard a little something about a gas station also.
Summer allegedly went missing.
I'm not saying that's true. I don't have the camera footage. Hey, Ernie, while you're getting with law enforcement, why don't you tell them what time you went missing? They can compare the video from the gas station that day. Did you stop in for a drink or something? Was you hot?
You don't see why people have questions. And then you did that weird ass search at the fucking race thing. Remember?
I did that because I did that. We jumped in on that. Yes, we did. And we learned a lesson from that. We learned a lesson from that.
What was
Two
so
people,
funny?
two people came to us and asked us for help. And we didn't know it was going to go to that. We didn't know it was going to even lead up to that. But did we force our way to do that? Yes, we did.
You work a lot with trafficking, right? You know all about trafficking.
I used to, yes.
Yeah.
I actually worked with Trump's about human trafficking executive orders. Yes, I did.
Yeah. But do you understand why people are curious about you being in the area and you went missing from your group of people, whether you went down, whatever, and you were on your phone and they didn't see you? To them, you were missing at the time of Summer's disappearance. Then all of a sudden here you come, oh, I want to kill Cher because she won't let me talk to Don and blah, 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 blah.
Oh, we was going to take the Hummer and run it straight through his damn house. Yeah, we was.
Oh,
Listen, I don't walk on eggshells for none of them. I don't walk on eggshells for nobody. I don't have to. I will admit the things I've done. Am I a good person? Yes, I want to be a good person, but do I have that switch about me where I will knock your fucking brains out in a heartbeat? You damn well better believe that because
Damn. Why you so mean to me then, Ernie? I ain't done jack shit to you, man. You're just a mean guy. That was one of my theories, that Candace forgot that Summer was in the back seat of the truck. She drove it to the gas station. You never know.
tell you what, that's what his face needs. I stood in Ronnie Lawson's face. Did you know that, sir? I stood in his face. You didn't know that, did you?
No.
Why do you think he had his deputy pull me over? Oh, well, we need you to leave the Summer Wells case alone. And then a week after that, his son gets hit with all that CD shit. I already knew what's going on. I lived in the area. I know exactly what it's like. Now,
So you can sit here and say that you lived in this area and you know what people in that area are like, but you live there, so you're not like that though, right?
no,
That's right. You live there, right, Ernie? You live 14 minutes from Summer Wells. 14 minutes from Summer Wells.
I'm not like that. I used to live there. I don't live there now.
Andy, are you being
Right, but all the people that live there are fucking shitbags, right? But you used to live there.
Not all the people. All the people are not shitbags. A lot of people are, but not all the people. No, a lot of people are good people there.
Well, okay, all right. The time frame. Are you covering this on your channel?
I will be covering it on my channel.
So, all right, where did this all start? Did you say this on your channel? And now, like, all of a sudden, now down the grapevine, here I am, knowing you're having a team of people dig up a cemetery that I was led to believe by law enforcement and Don Wells was thoroughly searched. Because you forget, I too rub elbows with the law enforcement, FBI, and TBI. I'm really
Well,
good.
that's
I might
good.
be in their face, but I'm really good on the phone. You know.
That's good. That's great. You should be.
So, I've never been asked to stay over Summer's case. In fact, complete opposite. TBI told me as long as I was comfortable to keep Don and Candace talking, not
There you
get out
go.
of here. I'm
There you
just,
go. That's good.
so people can. Andy, are you going to meet up with Ernie? And sorry, what did you want? Andy's in the chat again. He's at work, so he's in and out. What did you say your spiel to him again? You want to meet up and talk about where to look in the cemetery?
No, I want to meet up with Andy and just have a discussion. That's it.
Why Andy?
Yep. I need to talk with Andy.
You can't say why.
Not on public. No, I will not.
Well, he's on Facebook Messenger.
That's cool. I hope he can hit me up. It's Ernest Shell. I got a crocodile teeth hat. You'll see me.
Are you putting stuff behind a paywall? Are you talking about this on members? 1 second.
What's that?
Okay, go ahead.
No, Andy and I, our discussion will be completely private. I get all kinds of bullshit from it, and I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
And I do make it, it is affordable for everybody. There you go.
How much? Are you putting it on for every level?
Or you could just not monetize those videos and I don't know, not exploit missing child.
That ain't supporting the child.
But why do you have to put it behind a paywall if you're getting 100 grand?
But not that you free streamers down.
Sorry.
Wouldn't you want it to be restreamed if we were?
You know
No,
what?
I would not.
But
No,
I
I
can
would
buy
not.
a membership, Ernie, and stream it. You do know that, right? That's legal. Like that's
Then you can buy a membership and stream it, but you can be struck from it too as well.
no, I can't.
Yes, you can.
Hey. Okay, I mean, you could try. I'm going to do it just to try and prove you wrong because Critical Case tried to strike me
Do
and
it.
her. I played Critical Case Patreon and she tried to strike me down. They said, no, she paid for it. It's fine. And it stays. I
Okay.
don't think I could do that with members on YouTube. They're going to let it fly with Patreon, but not members on YouTube.
That's
Well, let's just see
true.
what
I'll
happens.
take those chances. You know what? You guys
Okay,
okay.
okay.
Let's do it. Let's try it.
You do whatever you need to do, and then we will too as well.
Ernie, how long are you going to do this for?
Do what?
This. How long are you going to
Bullshit, everybody.
Obviously, I'm not bullshitting anyone.
Okay. Well, I'm going to.
I tell you what, I'm glad people are clipping this right now because when I do this
I know
stuff,
they are.
it's going to come back on you. Oh, yeah, they are. I got my clippers. Don't worry.
Oh, I
They're
know
going to come
you
back on
do.
this.
He's got his
They're going to come back on this.
It's always going to come back on everybody. Always. If you don't agree with Ernie and his shit, it's going to come back on you, right? Andy had the dream that got them started. Oh. Well, yeah, but that dream, he just said he's seen Summers' remains. I don't think he mentioned anything about the cemetery unless they came later, right?
And they're going to see that this dumbass looking clown up here, he's going to eat his fucking words.
I
Literally,
haven't
eat his
raised my
fucking
voice
words.
at all. I
No,
haven't
no,
raised
he's
my
not-
voice.
I think nothing but a great
Avoiding a
piece of shit.
missing child, you piece
You
of
are a
shit.
piece of shit, dude.
You don't even know
You
me,
understand that, right?
really.
I don't care. He don't know me. He's a piece of shit.
I am, and I like it that
Oh,
way.
he is.
I said you do.
have a field day with you, Ernie, and I can't wait.
I hope he does. I can't wait. Everybody's had a field day with me. I'm still standing.
You know what?
Thank you.
Come to Canada like you always promised me you would. Come here.
And then what? And then what?
Come meet me. Let's talk about Summer Wells.
Why would I want to meet you for?
Why not? I want to throw some lucky charms at your fucking little ass.
Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome.
Little man syndrome. Always
Little
wanting
man
to
syndrome.
make myself bigger man syndrome.
Obviously, you're mad because you knew a lot about Don Wells and you didn't turn it into the police. That's the truth.
How do you know that?
I know that, but I have friends.
Also,
Because you didn't turn the right clothing in. You lied about the clothing that Summer Wells was wearing. You lied about the
Now I
clothing
know
that
you're
Summer
a
Wells was wearing.
liar. Now I know you're
No, you're a liar. No, you're a liar. You're a liar.
No,
You
no,
act like I
no,
kicked you off my panel. He got too much for you, Sheriff. You act like I kicked you off the panel one time. You never came back because you ran from the heat.
I ran from the heat.
It's just like you're all secret messenger between you, Benny, and Don before
They're
Summer.
gonna shoot me. They're gonna shoot me. They're gonna
Exactly.
shoot me. Right?
Right.
Talk about
You know what the best thing about it was? You remember the song?
Did you
She a
throw your
big
shit?
smoking woman,
Did you
with a
throw your
rose
shit?
man. You remember that shit? That was awesome, wasn't it, sir?
I don't.
I am enjoying the fuck out of this right now. Oh my, Ziggy. Oh gosh. I don't want to talk about Ziggy and hers. Can you believe that? That's crazy.
Listen to inbred music. Sorry.
Anyways,
Why are
Anyway.
you?
Here, I'll put it into chat. Let me put it in the in chat, my email. Maybe. I can't spell today. Sucks. I'm fucking losing my eyesight. I really am too. And it's horrible. It is horrible. What the fuck? Come on now. I'm getting mad at myself here. Ah. What the fuck? I think that's a dot. Ah, that's so stupid. How did I get that in there? I am going to scream. There it is. Mary H3821@gmail.com. Bye, Kels. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you.
I think this is done. I'll see you on the news. Y'all have fun, guys. Okay? Yeah.
I'll see you on the news next time you get arrested, you dumb fucking.
That's awesome. I'll see you, you pedophile looking clown.
Oh.
What? You're talking to
You
me?
made, yes, you made a mistake,
Wow.
Ernie.
Wow.
So that guy's a gigantic piece of shit. He exploits missing children for money, and this whole bullshit Angelina Jolie fucking whatever is a cash grab for his little stupid grift. I've known that man for an hour, and I can tell you all of that about him right now.
Where's the lie?
Bitch.
And okay, I never lied about what summer.
Thank you for that, Chica. Well, look, it speaks for itself. It speaks for itself. I'm getting off here. I've been on here 2.5 hours. Okay, I'll get it, Sage, before I get off. Girl. Damn, I need to check my email too. For sure. Ernie's got me feeling kind of nauseated. Freaking hate that. Hate it. Well, anywho, whoever could absolutely find Summer or help find Summer would be wonderful. Contact 1-800-TBI-FIND if you have any relevant information about Summer, for sure. But who knows? Who knows? If I missed dropping a link, I apologize. I tried to drop quite a bit of links tonight. And yeah, so today is Wednesday, and I hadn't planned on coming home. So I may take off tomorrow. But Ernie Shell needs to leave me be. You need to leave me be. For sure. Sent, but might be out. Okay. Let's make sure I got him, ma'am. Where would they be? I don't see them, sweets. Maybe they haven't come through yet. Mary H3821@gmail. La, 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 la. I'm not sure I got them, babe. I will keep an eye out. Go ahead and post them on your community wall. I'll go over there and look at them if you want me to. I just don't see them in my, I don't see them in my thingamabobber. For sure. That makes me mad. Okay. All right, lovely people. Please go and check out. Oh, hang on. I want to. Oh, no, you guys already did. There is a lot of links in the chat. Please go check everybody out. They are really cool. I love their stuff. Ernie, I don't even know what to say to you, for sure. Oh, Nick just went live. Hold on, I'll drop her link. We shall drop Nicolina's link since she just went live. Let me pop over to her channel. Damn, Speakeasy's live too. I don't see Nicolina live. Not at all. Not at all. I'll have to, I don't have her pulled up. All right. If Nicolina goes live, you guys go check her out. I don't see her live, so. And she's on my list. Okay, let me check one more time, sweetie. Let me pull my email up one more time. I don't see him. Let me check my spam. I don't see him in my spam here. I don't see him, sweetie. Yeah, if you put them on your community post, I'll go check them out. Or you can send them to me through Messenger, Facebook Messenger if you want. Later, Chris. All right. Adore you guys. Thank you for hanging out for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I always appreciate it. I don't know what to tell you about Ernie, for sure. Nothing important, just what we were talking about in this live. Yeah, but now I want to know what it is, Sage. I'm nosy. I want to see it. All right. I'll know. I'll find it. All right. I'm going to get off here. You guys have a great night. Be you, do you. Today is hump day. I'm sure by this weekend, things are really going to be interesting. I'm just saying. So, what's that, Carrie? Is that Nick? Carrie just dropped the link. Okay. Okay, that's Nick's, I think. All right, thank you, Carrie. All right, if you guys go in there, tell her RC said hi. I've got to get off here for a little while. I am getting hot under the collar, let me tell you. Ernie, I'm not fighting with you, and I'm not arguing with you, and I don't care what you say about me. You're just jealous. You're just jealous. Grow up, man. Good luck to you, whatever you're doing. That's about all I can say. But your ass got called out. For real. All right, peace out, you guys. Have a good one. Thank you, Flies. You guys, please go show Flies some love on her channel. Show everybody else some love. And if I didn't get to somebody's stuff, I promise I will next time. All right, peace out, you guys. Have a great